I have so much to fucking do. Wait, what is this video about again? This ain't working. Okay. What's going on, guys? It's Zach here again. Fucking bugs in my room. Can we get started now? Can we get started now? What's up, guys? My name is Zach, and today I'm going to tell you about what happened yesterday and what's happened 3 other times. The majority is my fault, so I guess it's a funny story for you and a shitty story for me. But so I guess I'll just get started from the top. Actually, let me give you some background information. The first time I was swatted was because of some stupid shit I said online, and I told the person to just do it, like, because I didn't believe they would do it, and then they did it. The second time I was at my Florida house, and my Florida house is on an island, so the police got really mad at me because they had that come all the way on the ferry to the island because they thought I was being swatted and tried to blame it on me and try to get me in trouble, but it was never my fault. Like, how is that my fault that someone decided to swat me? Anyways, this last time was because of one of the mystery box I posted. I posted the mystery box he sent me, and I said some shit, and I messaged him. This is the most recent one, and we got into a pretty big argument. I don't want to sound like a douchebag, but yeah, we got into a pretty big argument, and I have people that can dox, and if you know what dox means, blah blah blah. Okay, so it was like a war. It was like a war between my friends, his friends, and it just got like fucking retarded. Like, I don't even know how it got this far, but it happened. I got swatted, and that's that. And I got swatted yesterday, and it was horrible, and it sucked, and I don't know. All because of a mystery box and because I somewhat got scammed. So I was obviously mad about that, but that person just did not want to listen to me whatsoever. So what happened was, I'll just start from the beginning. I mean, okay, after we had the argument and he swatted me. So I'm sitting right here just playing Fortnite while they're fighting, like in a group chat, and I get a call from my cell phone, and I'm like, alright, no biggie, call on my phone. So I answer it, of course, and so I answered it like this, like I just clicked, I didn't look at who it was because I just answered my phone, and I didn't know it said unnamed caller or whatever. So I answered it, and they're like, this is your IP address, this is where you live, like, this is the last time you went to the doctor, like a full-on dox, and I thought it was one of my friends at first. Someone's actually calling me. I had no clue that they would fucking actually get my phone number because I thought I was protected, running VPNs, blah blah, HWID spoofer, like all of that stuff. Hold on. Okay, so long story short, I didn't think they could track me, so I thought it was one of my friends at first, using a voice changer, because this is something they would do. They would use a voice changer and tell me my address and all that shit, and that's the only other people that would have my information, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure if you guys, like, this might sound stupid, but if you answered the phone like I did and they were like talking like the way they were, you would think it's one of your friends too. So I hung up. I just said, like, fuck you, like, laughed it off, and I just went back to playing Fortnite. And then they called my home phone. Now, I know none of you probably have home phones. I only have a home phone just because it comes with like the plan I had with my cable, so I don't know, it makes it cheaper or something. It uses home phones, obviously, so I knew who it was, probably my friends. So I answered it, and this time they said, if you hang up, like, a SWAT team is going through your door, you need to give me your Skype or your Discord right now, we need to talk. And I was like, okay. Something in my mind told me, like, maybe I should listen, maybe this isn't a prank, but at the same time, I'm being a cocky douchebag, so I say, you know, fucking blow me and hang up. So that did not end well, obviously. So he didn't call me again after that. I told him to blow me, and he didn't call me again. So 9, 10 minutes, maybe 11 minutes, something like that. I don't want to say the county, but, you know, the sheriff's office of my county calls me. My home phone. They call my home phone. And they're like, I answer, and they're asking me all these weird questions, like, where are you in the house, like, how many people are in the house, like, how are you doing, like, what do you want? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And it's a female. She's very nice. She sounds very nice. I'm sure she was like some negotiator. And she's like, well, we got and I keep talking to her. She's like, well, we got a disturbance call saying that there is like some fight going on in your house, and someone has a weapon and all of this. And I was like, what are you talking about? And they're like, just talk to the officers that are about to be on scene. I'm like, okay, when are they coming? Like, am I getting swatted? Like, and I tried to explain to her what swatting was, because clearly I've already been swatted twice, so they should have me on a list, but they don't. So I'm trying to explain to her swatting. Obviously, she's trained not to believe anything I say or anything. I don't know. She might be just, I don't even know. But so I'm trying to explain this to her, and I look out the window, and I shit you not, like this you can say this is fake all you want. I swear to God, if you follow me on Snapchat right now, add me. It could still be on my story while I put this up my video, and on my Instagram right here, whatever. Follow me, and you will see, like, I posted a million times, like, all the cops on my window. So back to the story. I look out my window, and I shit you not, there's 2 like regular police cars, then 1 undercover, then a big ass, like, the county SWAT mobile, like, armored car, and then a few other police cars behind that, and an ambulance. And they're all cruising, so they go through, I have a long driveway, so they go through my fucking yard, and they pull up on my driveway, and all of this other shit. And they're actually, so right in that window right there that's closed, that window right there is a woods behind my house, and they actually had like ATVs back there. Literally, I'm not exaggerating this, they had fucking, I don't know what kind of snipers, but they had snipers looking through all of my windows in camo, like in my fucking backyard, and it was crazy. I just kind of like started panicking, and this lady's being nice to me. Like, I feel like she's starting to believe me, so I'm like trying to talk her. I'm like, what do I do? Like, do I go outside? And she's like, well, all you have to do is go out to your garage or where they are. And so I'm going out to the garage, you know, and I'm just in my fucking shorts. I don't have a shirt on. I don't have any of that on. I'm in my shorts. So I go outside and I open the garage door, and they're fucking, I almost pissed my pants. Like, fucking ARs, M4s, whatever they carry, Glocks, all pointed at my face, coming down the driveway in like some fucking formation. I have a big tree right there, and there was a big ass guy behind that with an AR pointing right at my fucking face. So and they're like, freeze, like, drop the fucking phone. So I hang up on the negotiator or dispatcher, whoever she is, and they're like giving me all the commands. Then when I go to put down the phone, because I didn't want to put it in my pocket, so when I went down to put on the phone, I swear to God, I thought they were gonna shot me. They screamed like, freeze, like, don't fucking move, like, what are you grabbing, like, all this shit. And I'm sitting there freaking out. And by the way, it's only me home. I'm fucking home alone. So they're coming down the driveway, you know, I put the shit down, more and more cops are arriving, like, the ambulance people are waiting, because they think, like, I fucking killed somebody. I'll tell you what the actual police call was at the end of this video. So, like, then they put me in literal handcuffs. They put me in handcuffs, and they're like, alright, stay out here, we need to search the area. I'm like, I'm fucking begging you, please don't go in there. Like, I sounded so suspicious when I told them not to go in my house, because I was just, like, freaking out, like, oh my God. I don't know what was going through my head when I said that, but, like, fine. And then I'm like, eventually I'm like, fine, just go in my fucking house. There's nobody there. There's nothing there. And in the back of my head, I'm thinking, oh my fucking God, I left my fucking gun out. So I might sound like irresponsible as fuck, but I'm not. Trust me. In the morning, I actually went to a range with my grandpa, and we shoot a lot. So I left my gun out because I actually put some sort of chemical in the barrel to clean it, because it is a new gun, and if you don't know, after you use your new guns a few times, you don't have to clean it, but after the first few times you use, you should clean it. So I'm letting that stuff dry, and that's sitting in the basement on a table where the door was locked, obviously, because I have family members. I don't want to go in it, so I'm not irresponsible. I was about to put it at like 2 o'clock. This was like 1 o'clock when this happened, so it's like 2 o'clock, and at 2 o'clock I was supposed to go down there. When it was dried, put it all away. So don't criticize me for that. But anyways, I was so fucking scared that they were gonna find this. Like, I was so nervous that that would make, even though the gun's taken apart, literally it's in pieces because I was cleaning it, I didn't want them to think anything. So sure enough, they broke the fucking lock, found the gun, asked me all these questions like, is it in your name, like, is this bought off the internet, like, where'd you buy this, like, is this yours, like, is this your parents? And obviously those are my guns, so I said those are my guns, like, you can look at the serial numbers, they're still on there. I would never take a serial number off. You can do all the background checks you want. And sure enough, I'm sitting there in my garage in handcuffs for probably 45 minutes while they search my house. After all those questions, they're like, okay, so why would someone call? Okay, this is where I'll tell you the call. So the person called, they didn't call 911, which was the first red like alert to me. Like, how would they didn't even call 911? So what the fuck? They called sheriff's office. Fuck, I'm gonna have to blur that out. I just said my county, whatever. So they called the sheriff's office and told them everything. So this is what they said. I'm gonna try to be word for word because I actually heard the call, but I can't put the call in here. I mean, I guess I could ask. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. But so basically what they said was, they're like, I'm their neighbor, like, there's some yelling going on, I heard a gunshot, and then I saw someone in the window with an automatic weapon opening fire, and then they said that I was holding my family hostage for a ransom, which makes no sense. Like, why would I hold my family for a ransom? And how would my neighbor know that I'm holding my family for a ransom? Like, that's just fucking retarded. I don't even know why they came here in the first place. But police, I respect police, like, Blue Lives Matter, like, all the way. But, like, that's just stupid. Like, open up your fucking minds. You have to understand that it's swatting. Not to even mention that I've been swatted twice. So I should be on some sort of watch list by now. Like, it's ridiculous. So I'm sitting there talking there for another half hour and telling them everything, writing everything down. And this is actually the craziest part of this entire thing. So they're not handling it because I live in a small town. What the fuck is a sheriff's office supposed to do with a unmarked phone number, unnamed phone number, and no leads to go on? So they gave it to the FBI last night. And one of my family members is actually in the FBI, but if you know anything, like, they can't handle it just because they're in the family. Like, they can't just switch cases. So I tried to have that happen, but that just wasn't happening. My family member can't. So I already had, like, a plug in there. So he can't, like, investigate it for me, but he can try to get information on the investigation. So they bugged my phone. My phone is literally bugged right now. I'm not kidding you right now. They're in all of my recent calls and all of that. I gave them permission. I was like, we know what, whatever, catch this asshole. So it's actually an ongoing investigation on my mom. Like, this is actually happening. And yeah, so that's crazy. That's what I get for ordering. Oh, and before they leave, they're like yelling at me like it's my fault again. Like, how the fuck is this my fault? And I informed them that you need to put me on a fucking list. I will sign it. My family will sign it. That if there's another 911 call, only send one police car and not a fucking entire convoy. Like, if you've been swatted, you know how it is. The police want to blame you. So yeah, after searching my house, they left, and before they left, of course, my parents came home. When the cops were there, the cops didn't call my parents. They pulled up, and all these fucking cops are in my driveway, and I'm trying to explain to them. So they pull up, and my mom's freaking out. She's like, "What'd you do this time?" Blah blah blah. Pretty cliche after that. So that's how it happened. That is how it happened. That's what I get for ordering a mystery box on the dark web, more than one, and then arguing with the person on the dark web. And for all you people that think I'm like some sort of noob on the dark, I'm not. I know how to navigate myself. You should have saw my video of me surfing the deep web. I'll have a link in the bio, or on my, just go to my fucking page. It literally says surfing the dark web. But you guys think I don't know how to handle myself? I do. Clearly I do. This was just one of those moments where I should have washed my mouth. Because I'm not going to sit here and act like some hardcore hacker. Like, I just have friends that know what they're doing, but they taught me well enough, you know, how to HWID spoof and VPNs and all of that. So I took all the precautions, but being on the dark web is a scary place. Like, you know, most of it's trolls, most of it's all fun, most of it's just clickbait on YouTube, but like when you get down and deep, it is pretty scary. It's real. Like, you could be a victim. And I want to comment on something else, but I'll make that another video about the red room situation. It's not what you guys think. And yeah, so that is my swatting story. Probably have to cut out like half this fucking video because I gave away all of my information, but it's whatever, you know. If you want information, just dox me, you know. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this little story. I'm opening another mystery box whenever it gets here. It's stuck in customs. This one is not that much expensive, but I ordered it from someone that should be creepy. So more content soon. Don't forget to add me on Snapchat at DFWZach. I answer all of your Snapchats. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at ZXCHOG. I follow almost everyone back. If you DM me and ask me to follow you back, I will follow you back 100%. Follow my Twitter. My old Twitter got deleted for retarded reasons, but my new Twitter is right here. Go ahead and follow me. Thank you guys for watching. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe to me. Thank you for almost 20,000 subscribers. That is wild. I'm hosting another giveaway, by the way, but details about the giveaway will be in the description and in the comments of this video because I'm sick of talking about it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. My name is Zach, and I'm out.